Right? So I was in work with my dad and all, and I was like, everybody get whatever money we can get. And my dad's going, I'm not fucking giving you 500 quid. I'll give you £100 of it. I went, give me the 500, I'll give you the fucking money back. I don't want you to spend it. And my dad was like, whoa, whoa. And I was like, give me the fucking money. So he gave me 500 quid, and I put it on the horse at 1 or 12 to 1, right? So this was like 4 months later, obviously April the 1st. Didn't even click on about the fucking time. And I'm in B&Q and I'm looking for something for a job. And I had like 90 quid in my pocket. And he rang me, quick, got another horse. And I was like, what's it called? And he went, today's date is. And I went, right. He says, quick, it's running in the next fucking 15 minutes. And I run out of B&Q. The security guard actually fucking started chasing me across the car park because he thought I stole something, because I just run across the road, near get knocked down by 4 fucking cars. Run into the bookies, got a docket, wrote today's date, and I was looking for what fucking race it was in. And the girls in the bookies were just staring at me through the glass. It was fucking empty. It was like 11:45. And I went, guards, there's a horse running. Here they were, what's it called? Here's me, today's date is. And the 3 of them busted out laughing. And I went, fuck! No one of them moments, like literally was fucking, I went, fuck! And I was on me, you fucking bastard, and you fucking killed myself to fucking get across. And he was just laughing like, fuck me, you fucking cunt. But if anybody had to film me, it was just a fucking sheer panic to get across to get the fucking stuff. You fucking cunt.
I didn't realise how full on some folks are here with their fucking horse racing. So my missus's family's all from Mayo, and so we went over a few years back. And we went to visit, and we were like in the town. I can't remember the name of the town where like some of her family still were. And her great uncle, she'd never met him. He's in the bookies. Go to the house, meet his wife. He's like, oh, she's like, let me take you to meet Tommy. I'm like, okay. Get outside. He literally was doing this. He's obviously 80, right? He died a year later, but he's in there every day, right? He comes out. Oh, nice to meet you. Has a photo. Cool, I got some bets to do. Go straight back in. Like, he didn't want to fucking know. No.
Yeah.
It was hilarious.
Yeah. And when they're involved in fucking horse, like, they will fucking gamble every penny they have.
See, my granddad, because my granddad's Alzheimer's, the way he, like, forgets everything, still religiously bets, like. I just think I see him race on for him every day, but he religiously
That's
fucking...
what I'm saying, you should just record him.
yeah.
And make him think he
I'll take out to the bookies, don't you worry. Yeah.
My great uncle, Dave, we were going to his house now. We found like books and books and books and books and books of like all notes of just the horses over the years, like handwritten notes of like who trained them and all the races.
He was trying to defeat that.
My grandpa.
We have went full UTV, or
have we started?
Yeah.
Have we? At what point?
At what point have we started?
I thought the April Fool's Day thing was a good story.
Fucking Big Brother After Dark.
April Fool's started. We're not started.
Fucking drop that on me by surprise.
getting fucking pranked.
I realised there when he had the mic hung over like a TV thing, and I was going, whoa.
I thought he was doing as a joke, and then once he held it, I was like, are we actually recording right now?
I thought he was going to fix the mic or something, and then it was like...
It's like Robbie at Nebworth there, over giving him the mic.
Yeah, when I didn't know when it started, when you were holding the mic, I was like, oh, this is a weird way to test it.
Yeah.
Well, welcome to the podcast, ladies and gentlemen. We are joined today, obviously, by myself and the wonderful Paddy McDonald. Today, we are joined on the sofa by the fantastic Mr. Thomas Green.
Hello, thanks for having me.
Thomas, did you always get Thomas?
No, I got it when I was in trouble as a kid.
Yeah.
Like,
and then it was Tom.
Parents and teachers were the only ones called me that. Do you know what I mean?
They called you Thomas?
Not Thomas. Not Thomas. Patrick, like your full name, do you give it a name?
Yeah.
Just nobody called you Tommy or...
My name's Patrick, why you call me Thomas?
It's weird when somebody does it. Like, when somebody like out of the blue to go Patrick, and I look at them and go, what?
Yeah.
I call him Patrick.
Yeah. I get the same as if I hear it William, I'm like, oh, I've done something.
Oh, what do you normally get? Willie?
Will or Willie, yeah.
Yeah.
Which I fucking hate.
What, Willie?
Willie.
Do you?
That's why everyone started calling me Willie.
Here, just to let you know, you put it on your posters and it's on everyone else.
Do you know why? Because everybody started calling me that, so I just went, that's what my name is. And the reason everyone started calling me that is because I told you all when I started comedy, I hate being called Willie. So naturally, that's all anyone would call me.
Yeah.
Because I hate being called that, so I was like, I'll call you Willie then. But then Willie teasers. Do
you remember Andy Cole went through a period where he changed it and you weren't allowed to say Andy Cole?
It was Andrew.
You had to call him Andrew. I don't know if that's still a thing, but it was like
I don't think anyone's talking about Andy Cole ever.
Mine was Tom or Tomo from my folks, and then I did Thomas when I first started stand.
I love that about Australia.
You what?
The Tomo, like
the Tomo. Yeah.
Because they're different from other places. Like, you know, most people just be Tommy.
Yeah,
but like Tomo or like
Tomo.
you add a O.
Yeah.
Paddo.
Willow.
You would be Willow.
Willow.
That's weirdly quite poetic. I like Willow.
Yeah.
Well, change your fucking instinct.
No, I'm fine with it.
Just be Willow.
Just growing up, I hate
I'm
being
going to call you Willow.
No, don't call me Willow.
Willow.
No, call me whatever. I'm known as Willie now. Like, it's fine.
But I couldn't be Tom Green as a stand-up because there was already
Tom Green.
Yeah. And then the first year I did a fringe show in Adelaide, he just happened to be over and put a show on. Yeah, I know, right?
Done that on purpose.
Fucking
He's googled, where's there another fucking, we'll go there, rate this hometown, and we'll do a fucking show randomly, like fucking.
I mean, a more conniving guy would have lent into that.
Yeah, I mean,
like,
I had
no,
people
this is
rocking
Tom
up
Green.
going, you weren't in Freddie Got Fingered. Who are you?
But I fingered Freddie.
Fredo.
He's built like a Fredo.
Well, in Australia they call him Fredo.
He has the build of a Fredo.
Fredo Got Fingered was the one about
Fredo here.
Frog, it was the frog.
You know what?
Yeah.
You know what?
That was a bad movie, that one.
Oh fuck! But I have a similar thing because there's a guy Pat McDonald that was in
Father
Ted, and he's a stand-up comedian.
Yeah.
But he's Patrick McDonald.
Yeah.
And I'm Patty. Like at the start, like comedians were going, "Yeah, I think you're changing your name," and I'm like, "No, it's Patty. It's totally different."
Is he? Yeah.
I would have changed it if I were you.
There's too much to it that I can't. Oh, sorry.
There's like a fucking. There's a lot of William Thompsons.
Loads of them.
There is
Yeah, there's like a scientist fucking guy, isn't there?
Oh, every
When
William
you look-
I've
Thompson's
seen
like.
that movie about you, The Wind in the Willows.
Willow Thompson.
I thought you were going to say the theory of
There was
everything.
one, a wee small fucker was called Willow. Do you remember that?
Yeah, it was Warwick Davis.
Warwick Davis. Willow, you called the film. You are all maybe too young.
I remember it.
And when I hear Willow, I hear Will Smith's fucking daughter. She's called Willow.
Willow Smith, yeah.
Oh, is it? Mm-hmm.
She's class. Like, her music is class. That went
That's
nowhere,
it.
but I just had to. I couldn't bring her up. Not go. She is really good, by the way.
Keep my daughter's name out your mouth.
The door swings open, he fucking slaps you. How the fuck did this come in here?
And he would, because he's at nothing these days. He just show up.
Imagine him opening the door and somebody has his daughter's tit in their mouth.
Jesus Christ. Don't actually, she's quite flat. But fucking, that's wild.
She's quite flat, did you say?
Quite flat, isn't it?
Is she? You seem to know a lot about her. Do you like her?
I like Willow Smith. I've told you I like Willow Smith. Yeah,
You two can't get together, but...
yeah, because she doesn't know who I am.
Well, it's Willow squared.
That
would be your...
Willow's in Willow. It would just be weird.
But it was also such
square
a
root of Willow.
Smith family thing to do. They named the son after the mum and the daughter after the dad.
Oh, I didn't even think about
Jaden, Jada. Willow, Will. Isn't that weird?
How have I only just...
Clicked on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so random.
No, why? Because you didn't give a fuck. It's so irrelevant. But when you find out about it, you're like,
Yeah.
Just sat over here eating
So
Freddos.
fuck-
I don't give a shit.
That's one of the fucking the April Fool's Day things that got me. There's
What?
something so fucking stupid in the Crown Bar
right?
in town.
Willow
Like,
Smith is doing it.
Yes. The Crown Bar in town put up a thing saying, oh, well, we're going through our records, and apparently in the original planning, the bar wasn't meant to be called the Crown Bar. It was meant to be called the Brown Bar and Liquor Store. And I was going, fuck, that's a great wee tidbit to know, and, you know, it's good history and stuff there. And then there was like a clearly photoshopped photo underneath it. It was like, so we've got the scaffolding out today to correct the error, and there was somebody putting a B over the C, and I was like, fuck off. So I was like the first April Fool's Day thing. I got done about 6 times yesterday.
You're a dick.
Because I am a dick. Somebody says they were selling the big fish statue in the town, some auction house in East Belfast, and I was like,
You did.
I was going, bollocks.
Really? Do you have one?
Why were you going Bolly? I'd have got that too if I knew I was going. Fuck.
I was going, they were putting it up for 135 grand. I was going, I thought it would have been more.
Idiot. When do you click on?
He told me he won the prize guy, won 30 grand. I was like, shit, did you? I'm so gullible.
Fucking dick.
Can I be honest with you? He spoke at such a rate then, I don't know what the fuck he said. I was just smiling and nodding.
Tomo,
Like, yeah.
he's my brother. I don't know what he said.
And then he goes,
I knew what he
that was 35 grand. I was like, what the
He's
fuck?
fucking
That's called...
I understood you, son. You thought they were selling big fish.
What was that character that Robin Williams did that blew him up back in the day? Who was the alien?
Mork.
Fucking Mork.
No.
Tom, I'll have you know that I was speaking Irish there, so that's highly sectarian.
Which I encourage. Do more of it.
What, sectarianism?
Yeah, keep it going. It's nice. It's fun. It's what we thrive on here.
What?
Sectarianism.
Funny, we were in the Empire last night. We were playing with Edie McQueen, and we were talking just very quickly about the Irish language. And she said about the stopping the signs going up in the bus station.
Yeah.
Grand Central.
And I was laughing because I was saying, like, it was the Presbyterians that kept the language alive. And that's the Presbyterians that's trying to put it fucking down.
Aye. It's not a whole big thing at the minute. They're arguing. That's what they're arguing over now.
Yeah.
Stormont is over the signs
Over
going
the
up.
signs.
Bus stops.
Yeah, because they want to put Irish
Language.
language on some of the bus stops.
Right.
And the thing about it was
And why
back...
are they kicking off?
It's how fucking
we
dare
haven't
they
got-
put Irish. Long you in the country for it.
the ironic thing about it is the Protestants back in like the 1700s and stuff like that, they kept the language alive because they had education and stuff like that, where Catholics weren't allowed to have education in schools and all that. So they kept it alive, but now the Protestants nowadays see the Irish language as a tool used by the Irish people to bring Ireland back to Ireland and not be part of the British.
Oh, how the tides have fucking turned.
Yeah.
Wild.
So then now when they try to put Irish on anything, one side will kick off and be like, we shouldn't
Willy
be spending
side
money on
kicks
it.
off.
My side kicks off.
Your side kicks
Yeah,
off.
my side
Oh, you
kicks off.
proddy.
Yeah. I thought this was orange, it's red. Yeah, I'm product.
He's also colourblind.
Yeah. I die for the grey of
and
the
he has-
Jack.
And he has cerebral palsy.
You know that your car's not black. It's actually a dark navy.
It's do, which is Irish for black.
Yeah.
Oh, it's what?
It's do. Do is the Irish word for black.
Oh, it's do.
Yes.
Oh, right. It's a Duke. Nissan Duke.
Nissan Duke.
Nissan
It's a do
Duke.
Duke. Duke.
So, yeah, my side will kick off because they don't like the Irish language. So then anytime they try to put it on anything, it's a whole big...
Handling.
Yeah. And by the way, everything else will fall to the back. A hospital could burn down and they're like, no, we need to sort out this sign. Like, literally everything grinds
What's
down.
that? You have a
Really?
cure for cancer, but you want to fucking do it in Irish? Fuck the cure for cancer.
That's
no
deadly
surrender.
serious. We had the longest period of any like civilized
government.
nation ever to have no government, and the argument was over Irish language.
4 years, was it?
Yeah.
The only thing that brought them back was COVID. They had to come back for
Things
COVID.
must be all right though. If you're arguing over language, things must be all right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck all else on.
Nothing going on.
Yeah. Fuck all else.
You've got bus stops. You've got them.
Yeah. Yeah, the buses never show up to them, but the stops are there.
9 months a year, it's like there's no government here.
I knew there was bad buses today. I was walking to the city centre, and as I'm walking, 3 7A buses went past in a row,
same time.
like at the same time, and I went, "Well, they're all late."
Do you know why? The busmen all want to have their tea at the same time together. So the first one will be 15 minutes late, so the middle one catches up with him, and then the two of them wait, and then let the third one.
I don't
and
know if
then
you're having me on here. 'Cause
they'll
I'm
all,
gullible as fuck.
I'm not joking because I know busmen. They will all go and have their tea at the same time.
No
And the first
way.
one, the second one's going to be late, and the last one is going to be on time.
This seems like a very proddy thing to do.
Yeah, definitely.
We're the punctual ones. We show up on time.
Yeah, the buses here was fucking strange because everybody used to burn them. Do you know what I mean?
It was one of the most dangerous jobs you could do, be a bus driver.
Bus driver.
People knock the fuck out of you
Like
to make a political statement.
That's why they're late. They're fucking unconscious.
a A friend of mine was a taxi driver, and we used to panic about breaking down because you were self-employed and you owned your taxi. He's now a busman, and he prays to break down because he still gets fucking paid and he don't have to work.
And he gets to have lunch with his mates.
Yeah, at the same time.
Yeah, it's
I'll just jump on
it's
the
like
next
that wee monk who lit himself on fire. We just did it to the 7A.
The one from Rage Against the Machine, front cover.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we just do that with bosses.
What was that monk called?
What, the monk or the...
The monk that burnt himself.
Fuck, I...
Was that in Tiananmen Square?
Fuck aye. Was that his name?
Fuck, I, that's Rosen.
Fuck aye.
No, it was Tiananmen Square, not the... Was it also in
the
Tiananmen
tanks.
Square? Because that was the tank went
That was
over
the
the
tanks,
guy.
yeah.
Because everyone's like, what a powerful image of the guy in front of the tank. And you're like, show me the image 3 minutes later when he just looks like an empty tube of toothpaste after a fucking tank went over.
Tube of toothpaste is so brutal.
I'm going to try and give you the name.
Now remember, Tom didn't understand what you said in English.
Yeah, so do the voice.
Oh, if you put Google Translate on for yourself, that'd be fucking fantastic.
AI's needed now for Mudblood.
Oh, it's
AI doesn't pick it up.
No? AI's like, I don't know what to say, mate.
So the name of the famous instance of a monk on fire is Quang, a Vietnamese Buddhist monk who self-immolated in 1963.
And where was it?
It was in Vietnam. So it was
Vietnam. Okay.
Yeah, it was the protest of persecution of Buddhists by the Vietnamese government.
Putting yourself on fire in a protest is insane.
Yeah.
Is insane.
But also, like...
Very effective.
In what way? What was the name of the soldier? You just didn't know the name of him, and you didn't know...
Well, do now, Quang Duck.
Yeah,
no.
It was because of the persecution, but were you not listening? Persecution of Buddhist monks, we do know.
Yeah, but literally we had to Google that. So it's
Yeah.
not...
Aye, but like, fucking...
We're not Vietnamese,
Quang
it was-
Duck probably didn't know about fucking, like, the dirty protests here.
No, but that's what I mean.
Aye.
Like hunger strikes, like people... Just who was a hunger striker? Say his name.
What would
Both sounds.
Yeah,
what would
there you go.
the protest be the equivalent for the bus stops here? If this happened,
Well,
if he was, you know what I mean?
well, Jamie will get on top of a wheelie bin, which is this guy who represents the loyalist community, right? So he's the main dude. He gets on top of a wheelie bin and gives a speech. And he went on hunger strike for 3 hours and then he phoned a pizza.
God.
3 hours.
I think it was 3 hours. He went on
It
hunger
was,
strike.
yeah. Well,
This is your say,
what
by the
people
way.
forget.
Is this his fella?
Yes.
Yeah, I know. This is what there's a story I love too of, like, do you remember there was the famous Republican hunger strikes?
Yes.
Do you know loyalists also went on hunger strike?
But it didn't last too long.
No, not only did that last too long, they put weight on. Because they were smuggling food in. So the only cunts getting 2 stone heavier on a hunger strike.
Yeah.
You heard about that before?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
That's wild.
It's fucking mad.
Yeah.
What were they smuggling in?
Food and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like, yeah. So just fucking hammering Freddos.
Protein
and shit.
Freddos. Protein bars.
Well, that's it. Every, like, Republican prisoner went in and got a degree, and then every loyalist prisoner came out
Muscle.
jacked as fuck. And gay, apparently.
I think they were gay before they went in. I don't think they were going in there and going, oh my god, I came in here full on fighting for Ulster. Now I just can't believe it. He's a sexy
Red hand of Ulster, my arse.
Woo! Do you think they genuinely thought it wasn't gay to fucking have sex in the jail?
I've heard there are people in prison that say that. It's like, in prison it's not gay. Because that's your only option.
When you say you've heard...
No. It isn't your only option. The other option is not the
heard from
fucking...
I've heard
From my visits to the jail, I've heard...
my
they've
days
told
of
me.
doing hard time behind bars.
Oh, and it was fucking hard time by the sentence.
That's why they're metal. You have to bite them. But behind the bars, I watched an interview with, like, a guy called the Booty Warrior in prison.
The Bully Warrior.
The Booty Warrior.
Oh, Booty Warrior.
Booty Warrior. So he doesn't think it's gay because he's like, that's the only
Is that
option.
the guy that set himself on fire in Vietnam?
No, that was Duck.
Oh, my mate, Duck.
I was Ducky.
Ducky Quang.
Ducky Quang. I was Ducky Quang. Went to school with fucking your man. But that's my point. Putting yourself on fire isn't effective because people, although they remember the image and stuff, they don't know the names.
He's gone.
My mate Ducky Quang.
Ducky Quang. We all call him Toasty now.
I'm also laughing. I was like, I also, it just reminded me of like, why does everyone in this country have a mate called Duck?
Duck.
For like, I don't know why any of them are called
There was
Duck.
a fella in my school who was McDonald, and he was called McDuck.
McDuck.
McDuck. Because he was a McDonald, so he got McDuck.
Isn't that? There's also wasn't there that DJ Peking Duck? No. Was there a DJ?
Just Peking Duck. That's that wee monk. He's one eye left. He's like, well, I'm still burning.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Peking Duck.
Peking Duck.
He's a fucking DJ from Canberra.
Yeah. Australian. There you go. Australian DJ.
God, that's how you know.
Yeah, that's it.
He's like, all right, Tomo.
Because I was going to say that's where you're from. It's not where you're from.
No.
You're from Adelaide,
I'm from Adelaide.
which is quite a quiet place.
It is. Canberra's even quieter, which is the capital. That's awful.
Yeah, because this got explained to me when I was in Australia. Because I asked, because everyone assumes it's like a tricky pub quiz question. Everyone thinks Sydney is the capital.
Yes.
Everyone thinks that.
Mate, there's even Aussies who I swear get it wrong.
Yeah,
But is that to do with the education system more so than fucking anything else?
Wow, we could say that.
but it's,
Yeah.
wasn't
Or
it?
just exposure to heat.
Didn't it become Canberra being the capital city because it was an argument between Sydney and Selborne, Sydney and Melbourne?
I was going to say, fuck, this education system. Yeah.
I didn't even know about these fucking places.
I know your Prime Minister Steve Irwin came out and he decided.
This cunt doesn't want Irish on bus stops because he can't even say the English right.
You're spot on.
I don't know why
That is so spot on.
I don't know why we need words. Just tell me everything, right? Now, so was it between Sydney and Melbourne? They couldn't decide who was.
That's what they say.
Yeah.
And that's because it's where they put Parliament there and they went, bang, this is the capital. But literally, Canberra, and they'll even say this, they've just got, it's a tiny capital because it's just, the city is very small. It's got Parliament House. It's got a big war memorial and a museum. And that's about it.
I know why they called it that.
Why?
Because that's where all the white people lived.
Right.
I love how you've taken your glasses off to deliver this fact.
It's a very...
Professor McDonald.
I took them off because I don't need them to
Professor
read my
McDonald.
phone, and I had a thing, I had a message. No, but
I
obviously...
took them off because I don't need them to read. Why do you have them?
I need them to drive. I need them to drive.
Been out
And
of your car for 40
He's driving
minutes.
this podcast, baby.
Yeah.
He's-
So I don't need them to read my phone. But where was the fucking capital when it was just the Aborigines? That's what I mean.
Oh, fuck. I don't know if there was like a concept of a capital.
No, they just fucking
know what I mean.
roamed the land.
Oh, you're so woke.
Why?
Well, what was the actual capital for the indigenous people? Shut up.
I'm so woke.
You fucking nerd.
You cunts don't even want us to fucking speak our
Who's
language.
yous cunts?
Yous
Who's
cunts.
yous cunts?
Yous cunts.
Me and all me. Am I doing it? Am I doing it?
You just
Don't
claimed
think so.
it about fucking.
I mean, I'm in the house, Joe.
I said, it's what you said.
I'm in the house wanking. I don't care what anyone's doing. All right, as long as Pornhub doesn't have Irish, I'm all right.
Funny.
See,
Funny you
his
should
head
say
would
that.
fall
Yes.
off because he's getting upset about the Irish language.
Yeah.
The Indigenous have over in Australia because it's the oldest. It is the oldest people in the world, like over 50,000 years of civilization there, and they have over 500 languages.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, it's wild.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Is there? Because I know New Zealand does that thing where like their indigenous people always have to be in Parliament. Like their language is protected. Does Australia have that?
Do you know, I think Australia's trying to get better with it. Like we do, like Ayers Rock was what it was called for a long time, but the indigenous name is Uluru. Do you know the
Right.
big red fucking rock?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're trying to like, let's name it how it was originally named and talk, like name things in indigenous language. And then when you're performing, like you probably saw this when you're
When I was landing
yeah.
anywhere, it was like, this is the land owned by the such and such
Yes.
people, and you have to protect it. Every show I done, there was a speech before I went on.
Yep. In
Yeah.
Adelaide, this is the land of the Ghana people.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Imagine if that happened here.
Yeah, yeah.
You land in George Best Airport. and
This
it's
bus
like,
stop here is number 56.
fucking hell.
You land here and you're like, remember that drunk guy who could boot a ball really well? That's all we've got. Do you remember that boat we built? Did it work? It didn't work, but it was big. It was a big
There
boat.
should have been an April Fool's yesterday where they were renaming the Belfast International Airport the Kneecap Airport. That should have been a fucking post yesterday for April Fool's. That would have really got your sides all fucking going mad, burning buses.
Oh,
Yeah.
we're an angry people. Fuck up. We're coming up to our month, though. That's why we're all excited. It's coming up to July. We're getting hyped.
See, a minute ago, not my people. Then, fuck, it's coming.
Let me play along for the podcast. You know, I don't give a fuck really, but for the sake of entertainment.
Well, you do because you go to them all.
See, your lot, I was in Glasgow, right? And fuck
This is
me.
becoming very accusatory of a podcast. Your lot.
Yeah.
Fucking.
You the one that says my side.
It was
You're getting awful Farage on me
It
here.
was before a Rangers match, and they had their parade, and they were marching down. You could hear them a fucking mile off. And as they're coming down, I thought, oh yeah, here we go. The march down the hill. I thought, it'd be a couple of hundred people maybe. This march went for fucking ages, and I couldn't cross the road. I couldn't. There was no way. It was like literally. It took about. They literally cut off half the city just walking through. It was wild, but fuck me. I say this: your lot can drum. They can fucking drum.
You can see, I love when they start getting clever. You do wee tricks with the sticks and all.
Well, Willie can't. So
I can't. I
can't.
get to sit in the car with the old man.
yeah.
So there's wee old men who are like 200 years old. They may have been at the original Battle of the Boyne, and they can't march anymore, so they just put them in the car, so they still get the life.
Is this the car where everyone in the car they're like, yes, gentlemen, red is orange.
yeah. It's me and all those guys. Great time.
Self-soothing and all.
Oh fucking
Oh,
hell.
fine. So, how did you? How long have you been in the UK for now?
This is my 10th year.
And why did you make the jump from Adelaide over?
I think he flew.
Don't know. Question.
I'll be fair.
It was on the back of a kangaroo.
If he could fucking
No,
jump from
it was one jump. I fucking took a big long run up.
That's why, yeah.
Tom, I think you should go into the Olympics, never make comedy if you're able to jump from Australia to fucking...
Our border problem's worse than we thought. People are jumping over it.
How much easier would it be if you could just leg it and jump off the edge of a country and fucking land in another one? Fucking... That'd be so much easier than
Did you
flying.
take an edible at some point then? I feel like I'm in a kitchen at 3 in the morning.
And
Being like, is that vodka coming or what?
And it's like one of them comments and someone says, no, seriously, I can jump like fuck. And then everybody in the party goes, really? And they go, oh, come on. And then and now there's videos. Like years ago, there was no, like the most famous one for me was I was at a party, 2 fucking fellas, didn't know them, right? And it was like 5 o'clock in the morning. And I was like, is this your house? And he was like, no. And I was like, is this your house? And he's like, no. And they were like, is this your house? And I went, no. And I was like, who owns a house? And they went, I don't know, but I know there's 2 people up in bed and they don't know where. Right? So we were in this party. Don't know how we ended up in it, but we were all sitting there, run out of cigarettes, run out of everything. No drink, no nothing left, right? And we're all looking at each other. And the guy looked at me and he went, I don't really know you two, right? But I was thinking the other day, you know, if you turned yourself inside out and you poured milk over your head, do you think it would sting? I remember looking at the other fella and he looked at me and I went, do you want to get a taxi? And he went, all right. But see, like a week later I was thinking about it and I went, that's actually a good fucking thing to think about. Because milk is like a cooling agent. Like you take milk to stop having heartburn and stuff, right?
That's what we Ducky Quang need.
I love.
We 2-litre semi-skim.
Ducky Quang, sponsored by Dale Farm. Just him and fire, and he goes, if you find yourself in fire, use full fat milk.
That's a great Vietnamese as well.
Isn't it? I'm not allowed to do the voice.
Ah, fuck it.
Yeah. Okay, you're buried real bad. You get the milk and pour over your
I
head.
don't even know where that's from. I don't know where that's racist towards.
That's Donica D.
That's Nelson Mandela.
I thought you were just doing him. That was his ass. Oh my god, here's his brother again, piping up.
Do you know any of the languages in Australia?
No, the indigenous. No,
Yeah.
no, I don't know any of the language.
None of the words or anything.
No. I mean, I don't. I mean, obviously, I know the names of different cities and stuff. If that, but I don't know the actual language. No.
Yeah.
Do you know Gaelic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He says he does.
It's Misha Podrick McDonald.
I could have been. We don't speak.
Come here, Mahoney and Mel First.
This could be anything.
What does that mean?
It means my name's Ducky Quang. And
I'm going to burn myself for the cause.
And he said, "My name's Ducky Quang."
And
It's Misha Ducky Quang. It's Monkey Who, right?
You just asked me if I had any milk.
Or wait at the banyan shop.
he did call you a monkey there.
I did, slightly. Called him it. No, I called myself a monkey. In fairness.
I love monkeys.
Yeah.
That monkey in Australia.
What?
The top monkeys in Australia.
Fucking did you just have an edible then? It's fucking 3 o'clock in the morning.
It's just-
half monkey.
Hang on, I say, how good was jumping from country to country? Do you have monkeys in Australia? Fucking.
And hopefully you're talking about the actual animal.
I am. Yes. No.
Yeah, we got them in the zoo. Is that what you mean?
No. Like,
At the wild?
yeah, natural.
No, we don't have fucking monkeys in the wild.
Fuck.
We've got everything else.
Koala bears.
The what?
Can I
Koalas. Love them.
Did you say wallabers?
koala bears?
Koala bear.
This is like listening to three
the other-
deaf old people. Wallabers.
What did you fucking say?
But I can't understand him at all.
Thomas, I was in Australia
What's
for a
this,
month.
Ducky?
I was in Australia for a month last year, and I'd never had none of these problems.
Because you slowed it down.
All right.
No, you know when you are in the country and you adapt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I was doing my show. I was like, "Hello, everyone." All the Irish are like, "Fucking what's wrong with you, you bastard?"
Is he on an edible?
I was also just doing my shows like that. That's how I do my shows.
You were in Australia.
I was, yeah.
Shane went,
with
right?
Shane, yeah.
Well, did you see any animals out there?
Yeah, I made it my mission to go meet a koala bear. Like.
But you just cheated. This is my point. You
How
just
did
went
cheat?
you just went till the place where they have them.
Oh, you didn't see it in the wild?
No, that's my point.
You got to
went
see
to-
them in the wild.
I seen a kangaroo in the wind.
Did you
It
hear
was
him?
dead,
Did
look.
you hear him fucking do the noise in that?
Yeah, the like predator noise they do. Like,
Wild. Koalas.
We have a politician that lived here. It sounded like
What
that.
makes that noise?
Yeah.
Really?
Fucking Irish language saying bastards.
but they're like such a cute animal, despite the fact they're fucking stinking.
Full of chlamydia.
Yeah,
Full of
yeah.
chlamydia.
You gotta watch them claws.
You can't touch
Who
them.
fucked them first but to cause that?
I don't know.
Somebody did.
What came first, the koala or the fuck? Who knows?
Yeah. Chlamydia or the koala.
The autism's taking over me, or I have to tell you why they have it. Could I give it to them? No, because
Because you were in jail with it.
'Cause they're-
You were like, it's not gay, mate.
Just bite the bar.
And technically the koala was in jail because it was in a fucking koala fucking
Sanctuary?
Sanctuary, good name for a fucking prison. Just change all the prisons to sanctuary.
Paddy for Justice Minister. Now, why they have it is because so many koalas, like they inherit the chlamydia, they don't get it. So their mothers have the chlamydia, and because koalas have a cloaca, so they don't have like a vagina and a bum, it's the one. So when they're born, they have
That's
to go
handy.
through the chlamydia hole, so they're born with chlamydia.
That's wild. So
Yeah.
they'll always have it.
Yeah. It's just genetic. Just
Cool.
Take
There's
us-
a hole, by
there's,
the way.
there's one wee fucking.
What a fucking
there's one wee
man.
koala going, don't touch the sides. Don't touch the Don't touch the sides. Ah!
See here, do you think if you put milk in the uterus, you'd come out
It'll
and you
stink.
wouldn't?
You milky bastard.
Also, did you brag about seeing a koala or a kangaroo in the wild? They're fucking everywhere.
They weren't, but this is my point. I seen one kangaroo the whole fucking time I was there, and it was dead on the side of the road.
Did you? Fuck. Did you go? So you didn't hit it? I've hit that road.
No,
before.
somebody already had hit it. But like our cousin lives there, and I was out with him, and he took me up into the wine country, up in the mountains away from fucking Melbourne.
Yeah.
And he was like, "We'll try and see some fucking kangaroos," and we drove around, we couldn't see them, and then fucking we come back down. Well, oh, there's one there. It was on the side of the road. It was dead, and I got out and took a picture with it, and then I went, "It's not really the one the kids want to see."
Heads off and all.
Yeah, and flies in
it
its
was
eyes. No?
napping.
Yeah.
Sleepy
You
bastard.
hit one?
I've hit 2. Yeah. Well, I wrote off one car. It was a van. Ironically, that was on Kangaroo Island.
What are the odds?
What are the odds? They're fucking everywhere. They're just literally, it's like a pinball machine of kangaroos. It was nighttime because they're attracted to headlights, which is terrible. But
Flags here, do you?
yeah, kangaroos do the same.
Yeah.
Bit different in size, isn't
Flying.
it? Fucking kangaroo, fucking size of that flag. Pop.
That's all. So the thing is, the kangaroos, they're actually just trying to jump towards the sun. That's all it is. But no, they another one though. I was driving around. It had an old car called it was a Holden Gemini. This is like an old 70s car back when I first started driving. Beautiful thing. And I was going down this country road, and as I'm going around, there was a roo in the middle of the road. It was like 5 a.m, and he's in the middle of the road, and I swerved to miss him, and he jumped in front of me. Now they always say don't slam your brakes because your hood dips, and that's when the roo
in the windscreen.
goes through the windscreen, kills people all the time. So I was like, fuck, I kind of, in that moment, put my brake on, but kind of swerved. He jumped, poof, but because it was an old muscle car, this thing fucking flew. Because those old cars are built like a brick shithouse. And I was like, fuck, I better go check if he's all right. He fucking wasn't.
But the whole thing is, he was trying to die.
Yeah, it was in the
He
middle.
was trying to commit suicide because when you swerved down the road, he was like, dickhead, fucking jumped in.
Yeah, well, I went over to him and he was like, she took the kids. And I was like, oh, fuck, sorry, man.
He went over and he went, do you know the name of the guy that burnt himself in Vietnam?
He goes, oh, do you know, I love my jumping, but how good would jumping be from country to
You're amazing, mate. You made it to England. I heard about you. Have you posted something
Oh, yeah, by the way, I hit him in Hertfordshire. That's where I crashed into him.
in England?
In England, yeah. Country road. Fucking hell.
That's like, because I love how like everyone associates kangaroos with Australia, and then you ask an Australian about kangaroos, and they fucking hate them.
Yeah, because they're a pest.
Yeah.
Literally, farmers will hire these folks
Shoot them
to
with
shoot them.
helicopters?
Yeah, they shoot them because they come
Out of
one-
helicopters?
The helicopters.
Yeah.
What?
All the pigs as well, taxes. There's so many pigs, like wild pigs, and they just go through fields, watching fucking farmers' crops. So they just fly with helicopters.
The helicopter
Oh, you're-
thing. Yes, the helicopter thing was offered to me.
Your head's going to fall off when I tell you about the Emu War.
Right, I know about this.
Do you know about this, Paddy?
The emu.
Emu War. So
I also know who won the Emu War.
Yeah. So let's
Emu?
yeah. Aussies sent the army in, and they fucking ran out of ammo, and then they said that the emus won. I'm like, the emus can't talk. It was your lot.
Hold on. I watched the program when I was younger, and a guy had his hand up the emu's bum, and the emu talked, and it was quite violent.
I know what you're referencing, but that's an old as fuck reference.
I only get that because someone told me about that after I did a bit on stage about the Emu War, and this guy come up, did you know there was a puppet? And I went, what?
Yeah, his hand up on it, and fucking, but he would like physically touch women and all on the TV screen.
I didn't know this.
Yeah, like he would nip their ditties and all. But it's
No!
Yeah. And it's just been hushed. Like, it's just been hushed. And you would see it, like, where he would fucking grab their bums and all. And
What?
Yeah.
But then would he go like, oh, not a emu?
I was like, where? He's a bug. Come on! Don't be touching the ditty. Yeah!
Look, he gets me as well.
Yeah, look. TV here when we were kids is fucking insane. It was just like, are you a pedo? Yes. Give a job.
You get a show. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
This one was like, how can I be a dirty pedo on screen? I'm going to get a puppet, and it's going to be my hand. I'm going to finger people, and I'm going to get away with it. Right? And that's what he does.
Imagine the real dark turn is the puppet was in control all along. Like Ronald actually can't stop him.
That would be a wicked horror film if the puppets were real. Can you imagine that the puppets were controlling the bloke, and the bloke's like, I don't want to. Fucking possessed by the puppet.
puppets
I
are
love
going around
puppets. I
fingering
love
us.
puppets. I fucking love puppets.
Do you?
Clip that. Just him going into a tism meltdown there. I fucking love puppets.
I'd be amazed by, like, and you know it's not real, but I'm like, it's like the kid in you, you're like, I love puppets. It's just something.
What's your favourite puppet?
Like a monkey. Like, fucking when they have a monkey and you put it on, you. I fucking love that. You know it's not real, but it's like you're over petting the monkey.
Do you have monkey puppets in Australia?
I'm so sad there's no monkeys there. I don't know
Is that
why.
your favourite animal?
Koala or monkey or penguin? They change.
Koala, monkey, or penguin?
Yeah.
It's
It's my favorite. It's my rock, paper,
Does
scissors.
it depend on the fucking weather?
Yeah.
It depends if it's cold. I'm feeling
You
penguins
sort of
right
pick
now.
one from every continent there, like, so you're just covering the bases. You know? It's like cold penguin.
I just.
Koala.
You could be
Monkey.
mates with any of those animals. That'd be fine. See, if your mate was a penguin, no one would question it. If you had a wee penguin mate, people would be like, "Oh, it's just his wee penguin mate." That's class. What? Why is the room went really quiet?
Jim
What have I
Carrey
said?
done it.
That was probably the most insane thing you said all day.
What? What's wrong? Could you?
Did you ever see if you pulled your skin off and you
See-
poured milk away?
If I came to you and went, "Here's a penguin," do you want to be mates
See if
with
you
him?
said that
Tell
to me
no.
at a party at 5 o'clock in the morning, I just fucking get a taxi.
when I was a kid, I always liked dolphins because they were always like, you had flipper and stuff like that. So you could be friends with a dolphin
They're
and they
bastards.
protect you. What?
Dolphins are like the bastards of the sea. Like,
No, they're not.
yes, they are. They rape.
No, they're not.
They absolutely do rape. Dolphins rape.
No, I'll tell you who the bastard. Did you know kangaroos
There's
are
rapists
actually
in every
murderers?
state. That's like a fucking dolphin saying
They-
that we're all rapists.
Okay, then let them say that. Let them click away.
Do you know what I mean?
I swear, like I'm not making this up.
Dolphins
Not
are
every
rapists.
dolphin's a rapist.
Don't know. All I know is what.
You had some weird chat in this prison, bro.
Yeah. I'm telling you.
This weird Dr. Doolittle of offence of a prison.
Not all
Sean,
dolphins.
I'm not making this up. Dolphins rape.
No, every animal probably fucking rapes.
No, but like dolphins are notorious for it.
Right, let me consult the fucking.
Google it.
I'm pretty sure.
We have to have a computer that no one else fucking goes near because
Yeah, we need like a Tom Benz computer, like the
Yeah.
fuck.
No, we don't. We don't need it. We don't need a Tom Benz computer.
I make sure I log into
Oh,
Willy's
no,
fucking
but,
Gmail. to
you
do
would
it.
love it. He's into puppets.
Tom Benz. I think you'll find it was children. And that's why he's cancelled. I don't think he liked puppets. I think he liked children.
And Google says
Right, are dolphins rapists? Can a dolphin really commit rape? This is an article from the Atlantic in 2019.
imagine that being your
The
job.
Atlantic. What's the Atlantic?
The actual sea.
Oh, they've got their own paper, do they?
I have seen Moana. The sea can do shit.
I can't get a fucking definitive response. It seems the jury's out.
100%. There you go.
Yeah.
Of course they can rape, but not all of them are rapists.
I don't know.
Humans can rape. Not all of them rape.
I've heard some things about
Where?
dolphins.
What,
it's
you
like-
fucking went for a swim in Australia?
Just
They
dolphins come over like a fizzy drink.
Flipper get cancelled.
I've heard them to do things to like people who are like, you know, go on those places where you go and like swim with them and all like, and they'll like drag you to the bottom of the thing and like pull you down the water and all like.
Yeah, they're fuckers. Like they're actual bastards.
No, they were saying about the kangaroo thing. They murder. So there's like kangaroos will, if there's like a wild dog, they'll lead them to water and pretend they're being the prey, and the dog chases them, and they get into shallow water, and they turn around, they put the dog in a headlock, and they drown it. I'm not making that shit up. It's fucking
You ever
crazy.
see the video of your man and like this dog is running about?
Then he
and
punches it.
The kangaroo's like doing that to the dog, and then your man runs over and he's fucking standing.
Oh yeah.
I was telling everybody in Australia I wanted to fight a kangaroo.
Yeah.
Here's the thing though.
There was this guy in Melbourne, and he was just he was like he was training me in boxing, and he was like, "Nah, you don't want to fight a kangaroo. They kick your fucking ass."
Yeah,
He's like-
because their kick is more powerful than a horse.
Yeah, he was like, "You'd be
crush it."
fucking dead, Petty. You'd be fucking dead."
Jesus Christ, what a fucking what a headline. So this one comes from The Guardian. I'm still looking into this.
Good man.
It says Flipper cleared, Dolphins are not gay or bisexual rapists after all.
Oh, well.
That's by Roy Greensdale.
There you go.
All right, sorry. I have said some things about the dolphin community
I
that I now know
love that you're
wrong.
going to have two dolphins stand outside Stormy going,
What was that from? The Finding Nemo Times?
That's from The Guardian.
The Guardian.
That's from The Guardian.
The Guardian. The Guardians of the Atlantic.
Probably has to do an apology, but in dolphin language.
Yeah, I said some things about the dolphin community that I now know were wrong, and I'm sorry to any dolphins that I offended.
take their flipping out.
Blow it out their hole, fuck 'em. But the thing with kangaroo kicks, they've also got the wee claws on the feet. So if they kick you, can't they like rip your stomach?
Yes, they also disembowel. So they'll rip open their prey, even though they're not eating it because they're fucking herbivores. That's why it's crazy.
Yes.
They're just
And
murderers.
Any of these kangaroo murders, did they have to like serve jail time or anything? Did they get put up in court?
As a hangman, they get away with it. See if I would
are you
have
trying
done
to make a
anything behind
kangaroo
bars,
court
they
joke?
come here.
Are you making a kangaroo court joke? Because that was pretty good.
I wasn't.
But it kind of went over everyone's head there. If they do
Do you know why it's called a kangaroo court?
No.
Do you?
Yes. Google it.
Tell them.
No, Google it.
Tell them and then...
Do you know why? Because you says that the fucking dolphin's a rapist, and I'm not fucking making a statement to get it wrong. Because everybody will fucking.
I still don't believe
An
what the media
unofficial
tells
court
you.
held by a group of people in order to try and get someone regarded, especially without good evidence, as guilty of a crime or misdemeanor. So that's the definition. But what are
Yes,
you
but
saying?
to say,
Like, the
where did it
origin of-
originate from?
The phrase kangaroo court originated in 19th century America, not Australia, to describe or mock illegitimate court proceedings often held by prisoners or mutineers, and is associated with the California gold rush and claim jumping disputes. That's not what you were thinking.
There's no way
Nope.
that was what you were going to say.
what I was going to say was in the Wild West, and it was an Irishman, and he used it because he says, in Ireland, you get sent to Australia if you were a criminal.
Yeah.
And he says, so this is a kangaroo court, so it's just an Australian thing. So
Oh, right. Yeah, loads of Irish in Australia.
Oh, yeah, fucking everywhere. It's class. I love it.
Somebody goes to me, what was it you? I can't remember. Somebody said to me the other day, it was like, I saw this thing. It was about that place in Australia, you know, it like has all like the Irish people in it. And I was like, Australia? That bit?
the mad thing about Australia is it's just wee pockets of places. It's filled. Like there's so much of it. There's fuck all.
Yeah.
It's so
It's just
fucking
so
big.
massive.
And there's
It's-
only like 22 million people in Australia.
Oh, I think maybe 25 now. It's gone up a little bit.
For the size of the country, like
It's
that's
crazy.
fucking nothing.
Yeah. And it's all, of course, it's all around the edge as well.
Yeah.
Like, there's
Is
this
it because
desert.
you couldn't live in the middle of it?
Yeah, I mean, there are some. There's an underground town in the desert. It's literally houses are underground.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's either Alice Springs or Cooper Pedy. It's I can't remember, but like it's north of.
That's
South-
proper going down under, down under.
Yeah, yeah, like literally.
Cooper PD.
Yeah,
Is it like a modern thing?
it's like, and the houses are massive underground.
So
Yeah,
more
it's
modern
fucking-
thing, like.
His aunt lives there.
Are they... Hey, I like that. I like that. That was a good joke.
That was good, wasn't
Very good.
I missed it.
He said your aunt lives there.
My aunt.
Aunt. Like aunt.
Like ants live underground.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's not funny if it's to explain it.
You sounded so hurt there.
There's a
that was very good.
currently there's a flood warning in Cooper PD.
What?
So what?
A flood warning.
Today?
Fuck.
Thoughts and
Yeah.
prayers to the people
There's 2 drops of rain.
Like it's a red warning.
It's just all the kangaroos
Holy
peeking down the
shit.
tunnels.
Careful, because if you get too much water, dolphins will show up, and then you're in fucking trouble.
These are all getting raped.
Queensland floods.
Oh, Queensland's.
I was in fucking Sydney and it fucking flood warnings, and it was like, stay in your hotel, and I was going, can't be that bad. And everybody at my show was like, you're a cunt. There was no rain here for fucking years. Then you came and it was like a fucking, there's people dying.
It's wild.
That was last
Floods
fucking
on the
March.
east coast, especially in Queensland, where like it's tropical
Yeah.
climate, the floods are insane. It's really bad. And that's what people don't realise. Everyone goes, oh, it's just hot in Australia. But it's like, it's so massive. Queensland has a different temperament.
Yeah.
Like, what? It's just tropical.
Yeah.
They grow fucking, palm trees and all sorts
Adelaide's at the south, isn't it?
Yeah, in the bight. So it's like the middle and the bottom sort of bit. And that's, I get pretty fresh from the south winds and stuff. But, and then in the summer, it's dry. We have really dry heat. Like, you walk out, you open your front door, and it's like
Sweat.
It's like an oven. It's so hot.
Yeah.
I want that. I wish I lived in Australia.
So I prefer that kind of heat to like humidity.
I do too.
See, this thing.
See, we went to Turkey. Turkey had that type of heat.
Did it?
Like a desert heat.
Yeah.
Whereas in Spain, it was like... Whereas I could handle it more.
People give us shit here because if it's like 25 degrees, we are like, fuck. But they don't get to hear that the air is so thick.
Yeah.
That when it is really warm here, it's like you can't fucking move.
Yeah, it's so warm. Especially the fact that I don't have an aircon.
No one does.
And then your whole house is a sauna.
Yeah.
And you're like, fuck,
And our houses are designed to keep heat in.
Yeah.
So when it's really, you're inside your house is even fucking warmer.
Yeah, it's wild.
And that's, like, Australia's handy because it's roasting, but you go anywhere and there's just aircon every fucking where.
Yeah.
Most places are like that, but there's no point in having it here. And our air is so thick. It's even when it's so warm, you breathe in. You're like, this hurts my nose to breathe. That's what we
Then
can't take
in the
heat.
summer, in the winter, because a lot of the houses are high ceilinged, it can get fucking freezing in a house.
Right.
And it can take a while to warm up. Yeah, get cold.
Fuck, right.
Where's your favourite place in Australia?
Or do you know what? I've only been up there once, but I went to the Gold Coast when I was a teenager. So I've kind of got that, like, when you romanticize a place in your head, I was like, fuck, it's all the beautiful beaches, all the places to surf, all that sort of stuff. That I would go back there. That's pretty cool.
I was there for a day, and I have to agree with you.
It was awesome.
I didn't gig in the Gold Coast, but the guy that was looking after me brought me down, and I was just like, this is fucking class.
It's sick.
It was beautiful.
Yeah, and everyone there looks like they're from fucking Love Island.
Yeah.
Like,
I
You don't realise how ugly.
I walked onto the beach in Gold Coast, and the kids were going, Mom, look at him, right? And I was fucking obviously a big weight fucking man. Do you know what I mean? Like, everyone was tan.
It's tailed fish from
No,
Neighbours.
they were really
they
good.
say, look at him.
Look at him, yeah. Sort of fuck, like, not even joking.
I just fucking jumped here.
And a load of fucking Irish ones came up, but they were all tanned. That says, we live here. But they were, like, we seen the white guy, and we were like, I bet these weren't GA shorts. And I wasn't. But then they came up, and then one of them recognised me and was like, oh, you're your man off fucking TikTok. But they were all Irish. And they were like, you're white as fuck, mate. You are, like, the whitest thing on the fucking
That's
beach
wild,
today.
hey.
Have you been to Quang Island?
Yeah, off of Perth.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rottnest Island with all the
That's it, yes.
Rottnest, yeah.
Yeah.
I fucking love it.
You do selfies with the quackers. They like smile.
I didn't go over to the island.
Did you not?
No.
So worth doing.
But
But they can't move them off that island
No.
because they have no natural predators, really.
Yep.
So they're too friendly because they've no reason to be afraid. And so they can't move them because they would just get fucking mauled.
That's
immediately.
what's happening till they've reintroduced wolves into parts of America. And the fucking elk and the deers have never experienced wolves in that part of the country. So the fucking wolves are just fucking eating the bollocks clean out of them. And they don't know to run away.
Why have they reintroduced the wolves?
It's sort of like, woke people are sort of like, oh, the wolves lived here 400 years ago. We have to reintroduce them. So they just like put a pack of wolves out, and the wolves are like, it's like putting a load of dolphins in the fucking disco, isn't it?
The wolves are going. Can you imagine the wolves are going up to the elk with an emu puppet?
I saw this just like a wee group of creepy dolphins in the corner of the limelight.
Ribbon.
If you're uncomfortable, you've got to the bar and ask for ee. Just a little fucking creepy.
This is the weirdest podcast I've ever done.
Mickey was telling me, do people play quokka soccer?
What, kick them?
Yeah.
No.
Mickey told me that was a game.
I love the Jubilee.
That's like. How could you?
sacrilegious.
How would
What,
I
are they a
wouldn't
bird?
No. They're
No,
like
like-
little marsupial. No, like
I'll show you a
little.
picture.
Describe it.
Kind of like a really small beaver.
Do you know what? Let me find a picture. I've got a picture of me.
I'm not wrong. Like,
I really want to see them now because you said that.
Or like a giant hamster almost.
A giant hamster, small beaver.
Like a wee beaver without the teeth. They're really hard to
Quacka, quacka,
pin down. What?
Quacka, wacka, wacka.
Is that how they make guacamole?
Trying to find this picture. I've got one with one. Hang on, we're getting closer. Here we go.
All right, I get you.
But you can look, he's smiling.
Smile.
Was that Rottnest Island? Was it?
Yeah.
They're not anywhere else in the world.
They'll come up and they'll be like,
And you're told not to feed them, but if you're eating on the island, they will come up and like just take a chip off
Is there
your
any of
plate.
them smoking?
I feel if you gave them a fig, they do it.
no, they vape.
Do you think that they see the boat riding and they're like, right lads, we have to let on our nice wee animals here, let's fucking do this, right?
Do you know what quackers are like? Do you ever have like a mate who's dead innocent, you bring him to a house party and he'll just do anything you tell him? Just be like, fucking drink that. And you'll be like, alright. That's what quackers are like, they'll just do anything you tell
They've got their own little stand. And it's like you pay a $5 and you get a photo. They're like, come on, mate. Yeah, come on.
them.
yeah.
Where you from, bro? Thank you very much. Appreciate it, mate. Thank you.
Night time they're doing fucking heroin and all.
Oh, your man listens to the podcast and all, does she? Class. It's just quackers.
Welcome back to Quack Pass. Quack Pass.
Quack on by.
I can't believe you didn't go. Rottnest is.
I got till the where the prison where they used to bring all the prisoners on the island, and then I seen a tricolour, and we were going to get the boat, and then he was like, "Do you want to go to Rottnest Island or do you want to go to Fremantle Market and get ramen?" And I was like, "Let's go and get the
Oh,
ramen.
for fuck's sake, you're surrounded by ramen all
let's
the
go and
time.
get
You
the-
wouldn't go to the island.
Let's go and get the fucking ramen." Didn't know it was.
I can't
noodles.
believe you had the choice of do you want to go to this island that is the only place in the world that has these animals, the only place, or do you want to get noodle soup? And you went noodle soup.
I was hungry.
For fuck's sake.
I can go back. I'm going back in September. I can go.
Do you ever go back over? Like
Yeah,
back
yeah.
over
He
to
jumps.
visit?
He just
Jumps over.
He's going to come out of here and jump. Yeah, Mum, I'll be back by 12.
See you in 5. I'm just about to jump out of Belfast. Oh, that's a pretty big jump. Take care. Make sure you're safe. Yeah, no, I go back. I try and go back and do the festival every couple of years in Adelaide to run in the new gear and stuff, you know, and just to be home for a
I've
little
never
bit.
done. Is it worth doing that festival?
Adelaide's great. Adelaide
might-
Festival's a great fest, yeah.
I might do it.
It's like the sister to Edinburgh, little sister. But it's good because that's the month the city is alive. Everyone's out, everyone's there. It's great.
That's the time to go to Adelaide.
100%. Because the rest of the year it's,
Is there many Irish in Adelaide?
yeah, loads. Yeah.
Sorry.
Still on the Dolphins?
No, just now looking at the Patreon questions and like they're just troubling.
What question or what time are we on now? 'Cause we'll have to.
Yeah, I think I've done about an hour.
Yes. Thomas, anything to promote into the wee camera before we get, wrap this up?
Which one am I looking at?
I know, it's fucking
on the
insane.
toilet.
Toilet cam?
That's Sean's private camera. I never looked at
Toilet cam. And here you have to do a piss before you go. The best thing last night, Tom got described as a pint of Guinness.
Yeah, I did, yeah.
It was quite accurate.
It was.
Quite accurate for the thing, I have to say. Even though it was a maniac said it, but it was quite accurate. He was in full black and he came in with the white hair, and this person was like, "Oh, you're like a pint of Guinness," and I was like,
That's a very fair.
Who said
yeah.
that?
"We'll tell you off camera."
I think I know by the voice who said that.
But yeah,
It's not too hard to Google who was in the Empire last night. Like,
It was the same person we were gigging with all weekend.
yeah.
Ducky Quang.
We're like a pint of
He was
Guinness.
on fire the weekend there. He was on fucking fire. Did you see his new stuff? It's fuck.
Stupid question. Did that kill him? Or is that now something Ducky just does
It's
at
called
like
Toasty.
parties?
I told you. We actually had a mate that was burnt, and he was called Toasty in school. I shouldn't have said that.
oh, fucking hell.
Yeah,
Whoa.
that was his nickname that he didn't even know about.
Well, he knows about it now.
Fuck.
There's a fella in my school that physics teacher lit his fucking hand on fire trying to do an experiment, and his hand turned purple, and we called him Barney.
Right, can you just tell me what he said? No, joke, we're kidding. Go on.
We had a technology teacher cut off 2 of his fingers, and we called it like 2 half of his fingers. He was called 3.5.
What was he? Technology?
Yeah.
If you had been science, you could have called him 3.14 or Pythagoras.
We should have a name like that for you.
Why?
Because your hand.
I'm the dagger.
Does
We'll fucking keep
does
it.
Tom know about your hand?
Yeah. Tom's working. He jumped in from a
I landed on it. He's like, fuck, not again.
Kangaroo took it. Right, prolong because we have another episode to do.
All right, yeah.
Sorry. Plug boy.
Thomas Green Comedy on all socials, and I'm coming to Lavery's with my new tour, Brainstorm, on November 1st.
Yeah. I gigged with him at the weekend over in Dublin. He's fucking great. Do you ever think you have a good set and then someone goes on after you and you're like, no, that's a good set. That's what I had.
Oh, thanks, man.
You went beyond. I was like, this guy's good too. All right, calm it down. All right. He was really, really fucking good. Go see him. Outstanding.
Thanks, man.
What have you got to plug?
I've just announced the SSE. Ooh! For the 17th of October. It's on sale.
It's not October, it's September.
It's not September.
Okay. Finish your plug.
The 17th of October, my SSE show, and it's called Gouts Out. Tickets are on sale now because they go on sale on Friday, even when we're recording.
Sorry, I'm a dick. I'm so sorry.
You are a dick, yes.
I'm such a dick. I'm so
Are you sure that's the plan?
I was so smug about that too.
You were very
Can
smug
you
about
also
it.
just check that mine's on sale?
Yeah.
Ticketmaster.
Ticketmaster, yes, get your tickets for that. And obviously, like, I have shows still out for the tour previous. It's still happening. Dagger Tour. We're in Letterkenny. We have added a second daily show. We've added a Limavady, a Strabane. Get on it. Get the tickets bought.
Yes. 17th of October. I'm so sorry. I was so cunty of me.
Why did you think it was September?
Because I read it today and thought it was. I must have misread. I'm so sorry. I'm so cunty. I actually take that back. I'm sorry. I owe you a wee drink.
I don't drink.
I owe you a hand over the trousers hand job. That was so rude of me. I'm so sorry. Mudblood Patreon, check it out. We have over 4 years of extra podcasts, panel shows, live stand-up specials for as little as £1 a month. Check it out. We will be taking your questions. It gives you the option to ask us what's on your mind, and we answer your questions. Head on over to the Patreon episode now. Other than that, see you next week.
When you go